What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about B3. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. I'm talking about B3 for the first time ever. No, it's just been a while. It's been like since I think the beginning of July, almost a month, not quite a month, because it's been rather boring, man. It's been rather boring, disappointing, even, right? Disappointing in the sense that it hasn't made its move up yet, but a lot of cryptos have been that way too, so you can't be too harsh on it. We did pump a good bit yesterday, and I was trying to make this video before, before this happened, because I wanted to curb your enthusiasm. I did that with the Cookie Dow video I just made, but moved up 35%, which is nice. There's definitely some interest going on, and I think that you can see that there is some accumulation being had here. But Bitcoin's not really rallying yet. Altcoins aren't in full blossom yet, full bloom. We are going to get there, and I think this is just a show of interest. But for now, don't get too excited with these moves, and definitely don't. Not a financial advisor, not a financial advisor. Definitely do not FOMO. Whoop. Don't FOMO the tops. Okay, don't FOMO the tops. Wait, you see it pump 35%? You've got $100 in hand, $1,000 in hand, $100,000 in hand, and you're trying to put it in this more than that to the people that have more money than that, right? If you're looking to put it into something, you're probably not going to put all that. If you do have more money, you're not going to put that all in just one coin like this. You probably shouldn't do that, at least. But all I'm trying to say is, don't chase. Wait. If you have cash in hand, I got distracted with the semantics. If you have cash in hand and you see something like this happen, the worst thing you could do is buy the top or try to chase it. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's a lot of things that we talk about daily. There's a lot of things that I don't talk about daily that are at discounts still that haven't pumped. Or, and you could look into those things and put your money in there. Or what you could do is just wait, right? Maybe you don't get to buy back at this low. You probably don't. But you probably get to buy at a discount. Already, if you just waited like 4 hours, not even 2 hours, you're at an 11% discount. Now, what's interesting about this is how much lower do we go? Because that was a nice move up with some decent volume. Not crazy volume, but decent volume. Let's be fair. Let's actually look at B3 here on CoinMarketCap. B3, guys, by the way, I think is one of the more interesting gaming tokens, ecosystems in crypto. I think it's interesting, right? There's a lot of different games, and what's interesting about B3, this is a soda. Not that I wouldn't drink beer, but it's root beer. But I'm sober right now. I'm not doing anything. Just for my own mental clarity, and then also my, personal reasons. But I feel like that sounds bad if I say personal reasons. Now I'm backed into a corner where I have to explain. My wife is pregnant, so I'm going sober with her. That's why. Okay, there we go. That's easy peasy, simple. 36% volume. Good. That's good volume. What's interesting about B3, what I was saying here before I got distracted because I drank my root beer because I couldn't help myself. It's so damn good, man. When's the last time you had a root beer? Get yourself a root beer, you guys. It's pretty damn good. The thing that I like about B3 is it's not just one game. A lot of gaming tokens, they focus on one game. They try to make it really cool or different or interactive or whatever. With B3, you get all these different games, man. You click on the website. B3.fun. It's not B3.fun. What is it? It's Basement. B3.fun is cool. Whatever. Like it's not cool. It's just their website. But let's see. Build on B3. Play now. If you click play now, yeah, basement.fun. That's right. Basement. You get all these games. It reminds me of Armor games. You guys remember Armor games? Like you get all these different games that you can play, and you can earn crypto doing it, man. Like this is the future. This is literally the future. We're bringing back Armor games. We're doing it through crypto. Look at all these different games you have. And they're fun. There's some of them that are absolutely stupid, but there's some that are genuinely fun. They're actually pretty cool games. Like this thing, you guys, Angry Heroes, like Flappy Birds. You've got Flappy Birds. You've got Super Mario Bros. Or look, Mario right there, Super World Adventure. Little cheap knockoffs, don't get me wrong, of all these games, these classic games we love. But dude, you can do it, and it's crypto. Blockchain technology. Like, it's pretty cool stuff, man. I think it's cool. I think this is unique and it's different than anything else, and it's more developed. You got Age of War. Look at all this stuff. It's great, man. Panda Simulator, I don't even know. Like, and again, there's some dumb games on here. I've played some games on here that are just genuinely like, I'm like, why am I even playing this? It's dumb. But there's some games that I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. And they're all basic. It's like armor game style. But I'm just saying, B3 at a $25.8 million market cap, dude. When everybody's talking about AI right now, and AI is cool. It's and DeFi is cool as well. I love DeFi. DeFi is my biggest allocation, right? DAG technology, meme coins, of course. Gaming is not really talked about, and I think it's on the up and up. I think it's whenever it comes to cryptocurrency, you guys. There's two things that really do stand out to me the most as far as what's the most applicable: finance, decentralized finance, and gaming. Gaming, absolutely gaming. Tokenizing digital things in games like Call of Duty, like Fortnite. But instead of everybody getting the same stuff, you can have individualized things, and then you own that. You actually own that. Like, I don't know if you can see this. Let me get on the big screen here so I can just talk to you directly without any other noise. Like, conceive the notion, right? That kind of like I've it's been a while, but like World of Warcraft, right? I don't know if anybody's ever played World of Warcraft, but like you can actually have individual things on World of Warcraft that you buy and sell, and other people can have them too. This is where it's different. You with crypto, with blockchain, you can have unique individual items that nobody else has, or maybe other people have but they're rare, kind of like NFTs. Literally like NFTs. They are NFTs, non-fungible tokens, but in the digitalized format of a gaming utility or tool or weapon or skin or whatever. I don't know. Something that only you have, literally only you have, or you and 10 other people, or you and 10,000 people, depending on the rarity of it. You know what I mean? Like unique things that you can then carry with you that you have. You can trade it between characters, different games. Like it's a physical thing. It's not just unique to you. It's unique to you as an owner, but it's something that you can, and not that B3 is that. B3 is not that, right? That's I'm just saying that that's the whenever I think about how exciting crypto is for gaming, that's where my head goes. But this is still cool too, talking about earning crypto and playing and stuff like that through the blockchain, like getting rewards that way versus instead of just watching ads and not getting paid at all, you can get rewards, and you're not going to make a lot of money doing this stuff. And I'm saying it's unique. And then with B3 too, I'm sure that there's other benefits to having B3 and maybe even using it in these games. I don't know. I don't know everything about it. I should reread the white paper, and everybody should read the white paper if you're going to invest in anything. But gaming, all I'm trying to say by that, I got off on this whole tangent. Gaming is a very unique and I think applicable sector to crypto. It's not, we don't have the innovation layer yet to where it's completely applicable and gaming should just transfer all the way over like sophisticated games. But for stuff like this, there's nobody else doing it like this. This is perfect. I think it's perfect, man. A lot of these games are cool. They're fun. They're honestly entertaining. B3, $25 million market cap, $26 million market cap. 100x puts you at 2.5 billion. Now that's a lot of money. 2.5 billion is a lot of money. But I'm not asking the world here. 2.5 billion? What about 25 billion? That's a 1000x. What if this thing goes to a $25 billion market cap? $1,000 could turn into $1 million. Not saying that that's what happens, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it could. I've seen crazier things happen. We've seen 1000x's this cycle already, right? Not me personally, like I haven't held it, but Caspa did a 1000x. There's other cryptos I can't think of off the top of my head that have done a 1000x as well this cycle, or even more than that. But it happens. It happens every cycle. And I'm not saying it has to happen in one cycle, maybe over time. But 100x, 2.5 billion, I'm not asking the world there. You got a $25 million market cap now, very cheap, very, very cheap. On that note, you might get cheaper. Let's get into the TA. I've done a lot of talking here. 1 hour time frame. I'm going to finish this root beer off. So good. So good, man. Virgils. I love me some Virgils. 0033 on the 1 hour time frame. Selling off, volumes coming in. A little bearish divergence. Very, very bullish reading, honestly, on that 1 hour RSI. That's a nice move, guys. That's not just like a pump and then a dump. I mean, kind of right now, but it's very sustained movement. Decent volume coming through. Bearish divergence on the stochastics. MACD looks good. I like it. I like it overall. You have a lower low potential setup here on your RSI with a significantly higher low. Let's see what you're doing. Low to high here. Below your 382. Go to your golden ratio. Go all the way to your golden ratio. Maybe today at one point we get a 17 to a 19 or 20% discount. Maybe more than that. But I don't think you see a lower low. And then you buy the dip, hold the rip. You just might get to sell the tip. 4-hour time frame. In and out of the overbought zone. You know, a little bit of a rejection. Typically you go back to the 50. You did that here. Rejected. And then, well, I guess you went in and you stayed in for a little bit. You didn't just get in and out. But typically you'll bounce off that 50 if something like that happens, or the 40, or the oversold zone. But I would think that we find support somewhere around here, probably right around there at 003, give or take a little bit to the upside or the downside. The MACD looks bullish, crossing above the 0 here. Stochastics look a little bearish. You might chill for a little bit, but I don't think this MACD will reject. I think it'll continue to build. Maybe by the end of today, Tuesday, if not sometime tomorrow, Wednesday, we should be moving back up. I think that we should be seeing some resumption. So zooming back out here to the daily time frame, talking about moving up, you've got a little sideways trend here. You've broken out of it now. You're back testing prior areas of resistance for support. When you move up, you should be moving up to your next areas of significance, which would be this area here for support, right? Prior support, so it becomes resistance right there. Let's just put a straight line there instead of drawing ugly doodles. Maybe something like up here at about 0045. Maybe move all the way up here at prior resistance 006. The world is your oyster, man. You're going to see a large move come in a very short amount of time. From a high to a low, all-time high to your all-time low here. It's crazy you kept forming lows even into July. All-time high to all-time low. You should see a rapid recovery, I would think, all the way up to your golden ratio. By the end of this month of August, you guys, B3 could very much be at 0088 to 1 cent itself, which 1 cent from here, or 008 dollars, is 168% to a 200 and something percent growth. We could see that by the end of August. Going into September, I would expect that you continue to rally. I mean, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we saw this thing do a 10x or more by the end of this next phase in the crypto market, which I assume to be in sometime in September or even later than that. But 3.4 cents to 7 cents, why, 10x to a 20x, anything and everything in between. It's very possible. This is the zone that's coming. Whenever you break out to new all-time highs, maybe it's in August, maybe it's in September, maybe it's in October. Whenever you do, though, that's where you're going to go. And absolutely, you're going to go higher. Absolutely. I don't think you'll stop at a 20x. 100x from here would put you all the way up at about 33 cents, which makes sense because you're at 0.0033 right now. So 33 cents would be about 100x. From there, you're just above the 2272. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but stopping just above the 2272 is a very common thing to do. You wick above it and you close below it. If you don't stop there, where are you going to go? Well, you're going to go up to your golden ratio, all the way up to about 55 cents, which is about 166x, 2618. If you don't stop there, where are you going to go? All the way up to your money zone, which is at about $1. Psychological resistance, right there at $1. 300x, $1.55, 460x, 463x. I'm not saying that these numbers will happen, but again, a 1000x could be possible with this thing. 460x, yeah, 460 to a 100x, anything and everything in between. I could see it happening, man. 30 cents to $1.55 by the end of this cycle. I could very much see it happening, but at least somewhere in this zone by the end of this next phase, which I assume to be in September. Between now and the end of September, we should be getting some life over the coming days, coming weeks. This is exciting stuff. I'm very happy for the B3 people. Daily crossed above the 0 line on the MACD. These are good looks, guys. These are very good looks. Your RSI is postured to do well as well. Neutral, but with a bullish posturing. You're just waiting, man. I don't know what you're waiting for, but I'm assuming there's some good news coming out. There's some insiders buying right now. We're going to hear about some big partnership with somebody. I don't know. That's probably what's going to happen, and that'll be a sell the news event. Calling it, predicting the future right now. But I got nothing else for you guys. Read about it. Do your own research, right? It's not like groundbreaking. It's the coolest thing ever, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. I think it's interesting. I think it's a more interesting gaming project. There's a lot of interesting ones in crypto, but again, what's interesting about this is there's just a plethora of games available through this ecosystem. It's not just one game that they're working on, right? Most games in crypto gamify, game the gaming aspect of crypto, it's one game. That's all it is. It's just one game, one sophisticated game, or ideally it would be sophisticated. But I think B3 is unique in that sense. So I got nothing else. Hit the like button, subscribe, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.